Okay, what's up? Here we are. It's time to go over what our prep for the season is going to look like. Okay, so I've got two whiteboards this time already written out. You're welcome. First one, we're just going to kind of do a brief overview of the entire lead up, right? We've got until quarterfinals. Our goal today, our goal for this new cycle, peaking for quarterfinals. That's our goal now. No more local comps, nothing like that. Quarterfinals. Quarterfinals is, or at least it was last year, the third week of April 14th through 19th was that week. So we're going to kind of have that as our sights right now. Now, obviously, CrossFit changes every single year. So we'll hopefully have something around there. As more information comes out, we'll tweak things if needed. Okay. During this new cycle, there's going to be 3 blocks. Okay, we're starting our first one. Our first block is going to be 12 weeks long, so it's going to take us right up until the week before Christmas. And we'll deload that week of Christmas. Then our next one, cycle 2, will be getting right after Christmas, so the 30th of December, so basically the new year. And then our final one will lead us right up into the quarterfinals. Okay, this first block, how it's going to be put, there's going to be 3 mini 4-week cycles during these 12 weeks. Okay, each cycle is going to focus on squats, jerk, presses, clean and snatch. Okay, our gymnastics work from here for the next 12 weeks are mainly, like 90% of it is going to be strict work. Okay, so you won't see a whole lot of kipping in class workouts. You might see some and a little bit of the extra stuff, some towards the end, but majority of it is going to be strict. Right now, during this time of the year, we don't need to be kipping a whole lot. Okay, we can build that in this next part. Okay, and we'll be better at it come all the strength stuff. Our Metcons are going to be a little bit shorter most days because we're working more of the strength side of things. So they're going to be more like power output, a little shorter sprints. There's going to be definitely longer, slower pieces in there, so we're not just ramming intensity down our throats. We got to have some back off days. So there'll be days that are intentionally have a little bit higher skills in it to slow you down, stuff like that. Okay, our extra Metcons are going to change to long endurance. For this 12 weeks, we're going to go on basically like a Miko's triangle progression. So you'll see that twice a week. And then the other day of that will just be like long and slow zone 2 work. Just single modality, monostructural, long and slow. Okay. This cycle again is a strength focused. All right. Cool. Get rid of this guy. Meow. All right. Now here's a kind of brief overview of everything. And by this point, the first week has already dropped. So you'll kind of see it here, but this is the outline. Okay. This line right here is the difference between class workouts and extra workouts. So Mondays, we're going to jump on this 12-week squat cycle. We'll be squatting twice a week. Mondays will be back squats. Fridays will be a dynamic front squat. Okay. Because of the squatting we're doing here and here and with the cleans, we're going to be doing a lot of hinging and hamstring accessories. So let's just go through it, right? Monday, we start back squat cycle. Okay, after that, after our back squat, we'll hit a hinge with a moderate rate. So you're looking at like 8 to 12 rep range. Moderate, we're pushing a little bit, but we're not hitting failure. Cool, and then we'll have a shorter power output workout. Little heavier loads in that workout. You'll see it more squatting and hinging based. Okay, then extra work, we'll have some single leg strength work, some unilateral and rotational core work just to help that back out. And then some grip training, heavy grip training, axle bars. We got that branch bar, kettlebells, that kind of stuff will all be done on here. And then our first day of that Miko's triangle progression. Now, Tuesdays, we're going to kind of split this 12-week in half. The first 6 weeks are going to be working on our split jerk. So you'll see a split jerk complex working technique into some percentage work for the first 6 weeks. The next 6 weeks will be all about the press, so the strict press and push press. Okay, that we're going to have a little bit slower of a workout. It's going to be an upper body focused workout since we're hammering the legs in the other 2 days. So you'll see like strict pull-ups. You'll see legless rope climbs. Might see some pegboards in there with some machine work as well. Less intensity that day, okay? Because we're going so hard this first day. On top of Tuesday, we're going to do some strict ring muscle up work, strict handstand push-up work, an upper secondary lift, and upper accessories. So things you can see for the upper secondary lift, think like bench, incline bench, strict press, that kind of stuff, Z press, okay? Upper accessories, tris, bis, you know, all the good things. Strict ring muscle ups, we're going to be doing that. Odd weeks are going to be done once a week. Even weeks are going to be done twice a week. By that, I mean on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll have strict muscle ups. However, Thursdays will alternate back and forth between the press to handstand and such. Now, Wednesdays, back to Tuesdays, you'll notice there is no extra Metcon, right? When we're focusing on strength, we need to have all of our energy towards that strength. So if we're doing too many extra Metcons, we're not going to increase our strength as much. Okay, Wednesday, clean complex to start, just kind of like how we're going to do with the split jerk, working a little bit of technique, working on some specific points, and then we'll hit a clean max. Not a whole lot of reps there. You're looking at probably 4 sets the most, ranging from like 5 to 6 reps total among those 4 sets. So yeah, we're still going to be hitting heavy weights on these cleans. There's not going to be doing a whole lot of sets of it because I don't want to ruin our intensity. Now, intervals on this week. So you'll see odd object stuff, mainly on Wednesdays, kettlebells, sandbags, that kind of stuff. I know how much we all love sandbag stuff. And then the extra work. We'll have snatch reps. And by that, I mean, it's going to be a little bit lower percentage, but we're going to hit a lot of reps at it. Like you're looking at like 15 to 20 rounds of 1 rep every minute, minute 15, minute 20, right? We're hitting perfect reps over and over and over and over again. We'll also see some odd object carries. Like this upcoming week, we're doing yoke carries. We're also doing heavy sled pushes. Okay, following that with some hamstring and core accessory. Then our extra Metcon this week is going to be that monostructural zone 2 work. Okay, nice and slow, mainly going to be running or biking. Thursdays is what I was talking about earlier, right? We're going to alternate between strict ring muscle up work and press to handstand work. So you'll see 3 to 4 progressions every other week for that press to handstand. I'm going to work on getting videos in the Wodify app for that specifically because some of them are going to be weird because the way my head works is not the way everyone's head works, apparently. But the strict ring muscle up, kind of like we did last week during our deload week. Some band stuff, some seated stuff, some stuff to help get there. That will cap with just a nice, smooth, slow recovery workout. Cool. Now Friday's that dynamic front squat. So our first one, this is going to be in 3 weeks, just like dynamic's supposed to be. First one's going to be banded front squats. You'll see a lot of accommodating resistances on that one. We're looking on that one to be a little bit less weight on the bar. We're moving the bar fast, right? We're going to get all our weight on the bar, on the clean, and on the back squat. This day we're looking at just moving fast. Now, because the bar is going to be a little bit lighter in that front squat there, the secondary lift is going to be a heavy hinge. So you're looking at like 4 to 8 reps there. Deadlift, RDL, good morning, stuff like that. Heavy hinge. And then the workout is going to be a moderate to heavy workout. Looking at a lower time domain, probably like 12-ish minutes at the most, right around there, with a good amount of rest during that. Then the additional work, you'll see some plyometrics like we've been doing. You'll see them more weighted this time than they were last time. By that, I mean this week we got a triple jump with dumbbells by our side. Then you'll see a lot of hamstrings accessories, a hamstring secondary lift, so something to complement this heavy hinge that we're doing, some banded stuff, and then that second day of the micro triangle progression. Cool. Then Saturday, last day, we're still going to have that 1 o'clock class. We'll start that class at 1 o'clock with a snatch complex, just like kind of what we're doing with the clean, but with the snatch. So we'll hit some technical stuff first, and then we'll just find a pretty max lift. pretty is the emphasis there. We don't want to be building to a max clean and a max snatch and look like absolute dog poop. You do that over and over and over again, you end up looking like me on a clean mashed potatoes. We don't want that. Okay, the workout on Saturday is partner workout. Now, because 1 o'clock is going to be happening, if we have 4 people or more show up to those consistently, we'll continue to add worms. So we'll change the workout to make it a worm-based workout, or we'll kind of keep it here. We'll kind of, the 1 o'clock on Saturday is going to be like an ebb and flow, right? If there are a lot of people coming, we'll change the workout up to make it more of like a competition style. If there's not as many people that day, we'll just kind of do that workout. Okay, the additional work outside of class going to be same thing we did snatch here, but for clean and jerk. So lots of sets, 1 rep at a time, not a whole lot of rest at a lower percentage. Then we'll end the week with some strict pulling strength and some strict handstand push-up capacity. So strict pulling strength, chin-ups, pull-ups, strict pegboards, a lot of tempo work here to help with that. Strict handstand push-up capacity, and then ending with, some bis and tris. So you look good on a Saturday. Again, this one is going to go from Monday, which is 9:30, and it's going to go all the way to 12:21. That's about it. Okay, we'll try and continue to update this. And then again, we're going to try and put as much content out on our Instagram as we can about days, accessories, anything that's weird, and stuff like that. Cool. That's it. If you have any questions, reach out to me personally. Other than that, let's hit it. We've got until April. Let's do it.